Hey everybody, it's your boy Iconic back at it again with another unboxing for you today. Today's unboxing is the Uncanny Spider-Man, aka for like this version is Nightcrawler, as you guys can tell right there. So yeah, this is gonna be the last figure from this wave that I'm doing. I was just doing like the Spider-Mans for this figure, so like for my previous videos, as you know, I have the Spider-Venom and the Spider-Man 2099, and this was the last Spider-Man I was gonna get because I am a fan of Nightcrawler. So this is just pretty much Nightcrawler was running away. I didn't finish the comic, but pretty much in a nutshell, he becomes Spider-Man. Obviously, he doesn't have any spider powers, but with his mutant powers of teleportation, and I believe Peter makes him some web shooters for him to use. But he, for a short time, becomes a vigilante, a mass vigilante, which he does become a Spider-Man in a sense. But yeah, moving along from that, so we just have him here. We have a smoke effect, which is like purple. We have him with the sword, some other accessories for hands, and then a comic book image of him. It's pretty much for the box. As you guys can tell, I've just got to point this out. I do have a backdrop. I wanted to try something new. I'm still working on the king, so please bear with me. But anyways, moving along. So on the back, we have the wave. So as you can see, we have the Uncanny Spider-Man, Spider-Man 29, and Spider-Venom. Those were the three that I did from this set. I'm not planning on getting the other three unless like I find them for like cheap, but it's like characters I'm not too familiar with or not a fan of. But if you guys do want me to do reviews on these three characters, leave a comment below and let me know. Okay. As for the people who don't know, let me just adjust that. You guys can take a pause, and it gives you a little bit of a short story about that. But yeah, so we have him in a pose, pretty much all his glory, all the fun stuff. But yeah, let's see what he looks like outside of the box. All right, guys, I got him out of the box, but before we get to him, we do have some accessories. So we have some hands. Hold on 1 second, guys. So we have a better visual. All right, so for one of the hands right here is an open hand to hold the sword, as you guys saw. This is there's no like other hand. He can only hold it on his right hand, I believe, which I thought was kind of weird, but hey. And then he has like open claws, so to kind of just look like he's like sticking to a wall or grabbing onto something. Basic detail, black all over. Now, for the smoke effect, this is where I kind of have a bit of an issue. I wish this was more three-dimensional in the sense of it's hollow at the bottom. So pretty much you just lay it flat like that and kind of just make it look like he just moved forward in a sense. That's more or less the premise. But, you know, very basic detail, nothing too crazy. I wish if they were going to do this, they should just paint the inside purple. I just think the white just kind of throws me off there. But besides that, the last thing is he has a plain sword. It's nothing too crazy, to be completely honest. It's nothing like very detailed. It's like a plain long sword you would see in like a knight using. One thing I do wish is they kind of made this part sharper. I'll probably like file it or something like that. It kind of just looks like like not pointy, if that makes any sense, but I guess it is a kid's toy, but that's just preferable, just an opinion. But anyways, let's talk to the man of the hour. We have the Uncanny Spider-Man, aka Nightcrawler. I do like his design. I like the red and black. One of my favorite colors is red, and then I also like black costumes. I do like the red accents he has. I love the spider symbol they went with him, and all that fun stuff. I don't know if this is a new mold for this figure per se. If you guys do know, let me know in the comments below. I'm not 100% sure on that. The other thing is that I do know people say that he should have got a new unmasked head for this. I have seen people, if you guys watched my previous video of the X-Men 97 Nightcrawler, you can use that head on this body. It is a little loose, but I did notice this head normally is like crazy loose. I don't know if it's just the one that I got. That is something I did notice on that as well. But anyways, that's pretty much him in his glory. Also, just to give you a heads up in the back part, which I did notice this, you have like the big spider symbol that kind of goes all the way around and going to the back, and then it's like a smaller one. Sorry, just got sidetracked. But what I actually wanted to talk about was when I did get the figure removed, the tail, it's really weird, but it does come off and it has these little grooves. You kind of really need to like push it in, and then there should be like a feel where it like clips in, and then you get the tail to kind of more or less stay on. So something to kind of point out. And I like the fact that his tail has like a red tip to it kind of thing. But anyways, moving along. So as you guys know, it does have full motion with his head. So I think it's kind of like the reason to kind of get like all those weird probably angles as like a Spider-Man figure. But anyways, moving along. So he does have butterfly joints. Do work them a little bit. Mines were a little stiff when I got him out of it, so just to give you guys a heads up. But anyways, full articulation from the arms, 360, bend upwards, bend downwards. As you guys know, you could bend the elbow, and this is the other problem I always have with these figures is the elbow joint to the, I guess, bicep. I need to learn my muscle groups again. Always have a problem getting that weird angle, but once you get it, it's fully articulated on that. I don't know why Hasbro has those problems. Anyways, he does have an ab crunch, so you can get him in all those like great poses for Spider-Man or Nightcrawler. He does have a waist swivel, which I think it's weird, but it's good to have. I wish they kind of like invented an ab crunch, but they put like a ball joint right here, so you could do like an ab, like he could just like twist his body without like you're seeing this. But what it's actually doing is you get the bent, but you can just bend it, if you guys know what I'm trying to talk about. So like you have the ab crunch forward, but the joint itself is allowed to like kind of give you like that that pose where you can go like that without this. If that makes any sense. You're just more or less moving the top part, so it's like angled, so it stays like that, but the upper body can like twist. Excuse me. But yeah, so yeah, he does have an ab crunch, a bit of a waist swivel, all that fun stuff. Oh, forgot to mention, he does have a bit of a wrist bend, and also fine detail right there with the muscles and the red part right here. Little detail. So for the leg part, he does have full, more or less, articulation. My figure was a little stiff on the leg part, which with Hasbro is one of those things I'm always going to complain about. But anyways, so full motion, forward, back, and then a twist on the thigh. But yeah, you just line it up. So then obviously full articulation to bend. The knees are usually never the problem for me. It's more of the hands. I don't know why, but some figures are all different. But anyways, there's no, I guess, calf bend, but he does have a forward bend, a back bend. So this was another thing with the figure that I have. Bending the foot was a pain in the ass. So as you guys can tell right there, he's supposed to have like a full bend on his back foot. So he's supposed to have like a bend like this, but to get it to do it is really annoying. So Hasbro, please fix that. So obviously moving from that, all the same to the other side, full bend, full wrist bend, all that stuff, little swivel, knee bend, and then foot bend. Yeah, I gotta like really work with that. So that's gonna be a pain in the butt to deal with, especially for posing. But anyways, I'm gonna just, he poses really well. He, because of like the way that his feet are, like with the other Nightcrawler, because he has like 3 points, kind of like a tripod, he stands pretty well. So I I think posing him is not going to be a problem. It's more of just for me getting the joints ready. But that's pretty cool. Um, but yeah, that's probably like the only things that I have and stuff with that. But if you guys have any suggestions, let me know down on the comments below. But before I go, guys, thank you for watching. If you're new here, welcome. But before I go, if you guys don't mind, it helps the channel out. If you are new here, right below in the corner, you'll see my little icon. Ironic, right there. If you click it, it should auto subscribe you. But you also have to take one extra step. It doesn't take long. When you do subscribe and you become a new subscriber, don't forget to hit the bell and hit all so you get all my iconic videos. The pun will never die for that. But yeah, please like and share. I do appreciate it. It does help the channel out. I have seen some new subscribers, so I do appreciate everyone. So I want to say thank you. Also, I want to thank one of my friends. I won't name them, but he knows who he is, for giving me a new backdrop. I'm actually going to work on some stuff on this, so you guys will see more of this and then instead of my old backdrop. Something excited to look forward to. I just kind of like the kind of having something a little more different now. Yeah, that's it for this video today, guys. But this is your boy Iconic going out.